Hello friends! Welcome to the video for today's this week's writing activity, and we're going to start with a book. So the book I have is The Jolly Postman, or Other People's Letters, and it's written by Janet and Alan Alberg. This is a really cool book because it's got some things for us to pull out and look at. So The Jolly Postman, or Other People's Letters. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away with a letter for the 3 bears. And it says here, Mr. and Mrs. Bear, 3 Bears Cottage, the woods. It's got a stamp and it says where it's coming from too. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can actually pull this letter out and read what it says. This letter says, Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bear and Baby Bear, I'm very sorry indeed that I came into your house and ate Baby Bear's porridge. Mommy says I hardly eat any porridge when she cooks it. Daddy says he will mend the little chair. Love, from Goldilocks. P.S. Baby Bear can come to my party if he likes. There will be 3 kinds of jelly and a magician. What a cool letter! It includes some drawings. It looks like maybe that could be the house of the 3 bears. That's probably Goldilocks. There's a little chair that broke, and she said there'll be 3 kinds of jelly. So I'm going to put this one back and see what the next page says. So the bears read the letter, except Baby Bear. The postman drank his tea, and what happened next we'll very soon see. Off went the postman, toodaloo, in his uniform of postal blue, to a gingerbread cottage and garage, too, with a letter for the Wicked Witch. Open now, don't delay, this could be your lucky day. Free witch watch with every order. Occupant, gingerbread bungalow, the woods. Another letter. This one. This one says, Hobgoblin Supplies Limited. Everything for the modern witch, delivered to your door or den. Covens provided for. It's like an advertisement. We've got easy, clean, non-stick cauldron set, looking for a newt, bonus newt, the bigger newt, big broom, witching hour glass. These are just a few examples from our enchanting stock. For further details, call 1-800-555-TOAD. Doesn't really seem like a letter, more like a note. Let's see what the witch has to say. So the witch read the letter with a cackle of glee, while the postman read the paper, but left his tea. It was green. Let's see where he goes next. Soon the jolly postman, we hear tell, stopped at a door with a giant bell, and a giant bottle of milk as well, with a postcard for, guess who? Mr. V. Big, Mile High House, Beanstalk Gardens. Now, if I remember, there's a story, and it's called Jack and the Beanstalk, and at the very tippy top of that beanstalk is a giant. So let's see. It says, thinking of you on our magic carpet tour. First class hotels, music and dancing, fabulous beaches, fun and food. And on the back of this postcard, it says, Dear Giant Big, having a nice time, me, my mom, and your hen, what is the golden eggs. It's better than traveler's checks. Saw a bloke as we were flying down. He was bigger than you. I took note of his address. Take care of yourself and your talking harp. I'll be back for that one of these days. I shouldn't wonder. Bye for now, your very little pal, Jack. I was right, it was Jack and the Beanstalk. I'm noticing on both this postcard and our letter from Goldilocks that it said Dear at the top, and then who it was to. So, Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bear and Baby Bear, as well as on our postcard, Dear Giant Big. And they also all signed their name. This one's from Jack, and this one says, Love, from Goldilocks. I wonder if that'll be the same in some of the other ones. Let's keep looking. Go back to our right page. So the giant read the postcard with Baby on his knee, and the postman wet his whistle with a thimble full of tea. Once more on his bicycle, the postman rode to a beautiful palace, so we've been told, where nightingales sang and a sign said, Sold, with a letter for Cinderella. There's a surprise. H.R.H. Cinderella, The Palace, Half Kingdom Road. I wonder who wrote a note to Cinderella. It seems a little strange. Oh, there's two in here. It says, Dear Princess, we at the Piper Press hope soon to publish a little book for younger readers in celebration of your recent marriage to Prince Charming. A copy of this book is enclosed for your approval. This must be the book. We trust this somewhat shortened version of your Highness's most marvelous tale will not displease you. We also trust that you will be comfortable in your new home and live happily ever after. From Peter Piper. Again, Dear Who It's To, and from Peter Piper. I'll show you the book. Cinderella, the story of a fairy tale princess. Huh, it's just a little book about Cinderella. Cute. So Cinders read her little book, The Postman Drank Champagne, then wobbled off on his round again and again and again. Oops. Later on, the postman, feeling hot, came upon a grandma in a shady spot. But, Grandma, what big teeth you have. Beside this is a letter for, baby wolf. Let's see what this letter says. Dear Mr. Wolf, there's that dear again. We are writing to you on behalf of our client, Miss Riding Hood, concerning her grandmother. Miss Hood tells us that you are presently occupying her grandma's cottage and wearing her grandma's clothes without this lady's permission. Please understand that if this harassment does not cease, we will call in the official woodcutter and, if necessary, all the king's horses and all the king's men. On a separate matter, we must inform you that Misters 3 Little Pigs are now firmly resolved to sue for damages. Your offer of shares in a turnip or apple-picking business is declined, and all of this huffing and puffing will get you nowhere. Yours sincerely, Harold Meany. Is that letter. So, Grandma read the letter and poured the tea, which the not-so-jolly postman drank nervously. Now the jolly postman, nearly done, so is the story, came to a house where a party had begun. On the step was a bear with a bun, but the letter was for Goldilocks. To Goldilocks. Remember that Goldilocks wrote the very first letter. Oh, birthday wishes. Eat today. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Carry it in on a beautiful plate and light up the candles. Today I am 8. To Goldilocks, with love from Mrs. Bunting and Baby. A birthday card. Remember way back, Goldilocks told Baby Bear he could come to her birthday party. So Goldilocks put the money in the pocket of her dress, asked the postman to the party, and of course he answered, yes. Money? Is there money in here and I missed it? Oh, there was. A £1 note. Cool. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away and went home in the evening for tea. The end. Now, after reading this book, I want to write a letter. Now, I already noticed that all of these letters have the dear and then who it's to. So I'm going to write my letter to Beatrice because I miss Beatrice. So I have Dear Beatrice. I'm using a regular piece of lined paper, but you can use the letter template. So I've got Dear Beatrice. What do I want to tell Beatrice? Oh, well, I'm going to tell her I miss her first. I miss you. Now, if I want her to write me back, maybe I'm going to ask her a question. What are you doing at your house? That's a good question. Now when she writes me back, she has something to answer. So, I miss you. What are you doing at your house? I want to send her like a little well wish. I hope you are going on a run, because I know she likes to run, every day. Maybe one more thing to close. I can't wait to see you again. It's from me. So I started it with who I knew I was going to write to. I told them one thing, I miss you. I asked them a question so that when they write me a letter, they can answer my question back. I said, I hope you are going on a run every day, because I know that Beatrice likes to run. And then I ended with, I can't wait to see you again. Of course, on the bottom, I put my name. Now this letter can go to my friend Beatrice. I hope that you have fun writing letters to your friends, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!